Hello, my fellow stock trading masters. This is Lance Jepson with GorillaStockTrading.com. What is the MACD seasonal buy indicator and the MACD seasonal sell indicator? Okay, this also dovetails into our game plan for April. Now, folks, we are exiting the best 6 months of the year. April is the last month in the best 6 months of the year. Okay. November is the first month in the best 6 months of the year, and April is the last month in the best 6 months of the year. This is the way that this system works. It uses the MACD. Now, Gerald Appel invented the MACD, and he recommended this awesome way to use it. The Stock Trader's Almanac ran with it and used it in conjunction with what we already know about the stock market, which is the best 6 months of the year versus the worst 6 months of the year. And then after the Stock Trader's Almanac ran with it, you had Cy Harding, and in his famous book, Riding the Bear, he took it and tweaked it a little bit more and just glorified the strategy that I'm about to show you. In fact, Cy Harding was saying that this is the best strategy and indicator, hands down. Okay? Now, what's fascinating is that if you're a member of the Stock Trader's Almanac, they'll actually break out the research that shows you using the strategy every single year and what the gains were and what the losers were. So it's pretty awesome, but we're going to keep this simple. And I want to go back to October of this year, okay, so that you could see this in action. Now, you want to get a jump on other traders. So the reason that we're using October, that is a month before the start of the best 6 months of the year, that is the best six months of the year are November, December, January, February, March, April. The reason that you go to October and you start looking for this signal in October is that you want to get a jump on other traders. Okay, here's how it works. Gerald Appel recommends the MACD 817.9 settings for your buy signal. Okay, and Cy Harding took this and applied it to the best 6 months of the year and the worst 6 months of the year. So in October, what you do, and you're looking at a chart of the S&P 500, in October, you plot the MACD using 817.9, and you're looking for a buy signal after October 1st. And now that's important because you don't want to look for a bullish buy signal on the MACD 817.9 before October 1st. Okay, you need to follow these calendar dates because that's what makes it work. So after October 1st, you start looking for a buy signal on the MACD 817.9, and you could see that we had it right here. Okay, this is when the moving average line crossed over above. It also, if you plot the histogram bars, it's when the histogram bars go positive. And look at how accurate that was, folks. It was like right here. It was coming right up to October 10th, just a day to 2 days early. And that was your buy signal to go long as the best 6 months of the year had started. Okay. Now, you could see that would have been an excellent entry, right? You're done with the MACD. You got the MACD buy signal. You're done with it. Now, fast forward to the present. What you do is, just like we took the month of October and we took 1 month before the best 6 months of the year, okay, so too you do 1 month before the worst 6 months of the year. Now, April is the last month in the best 6 months of the year, and May is the first month in the worst 6 months of the year. So you take April 1st, and anything after April 1st, okay, you don't use the same MACD. Mr. Appel recommends that, and Cy Harding did too in his book, that you take the MACD 1225.9 and you use that for your sell signal. Okay, so after April 1st, which we're not quite there yet, folks, you start watching the MACD 12.25.9 settings for your sell signal. And you could see here that we don't, granted it's not April 1st yet, but after April 1st, if you get this black line crossing down underneath the red line and the MACD histogram bars breaking down to the downside, that will be your sell signal to book your profits, book your longs, and move to the sidelines and get out of this market. Now, you can also use that as a signal to short the market or to take a more of a defensive posturing and buy bonds. We'll see how that pans out in April. And when we do get the MACD 12.25.9 sell signal sometime after April 1st, right? It's got to be sometime after April 1st. But when we get that signal after April 1st, then we'll start to look at either bonds or some bear short funds or ETFs, and we'll see, what looks like a good buy at that point. All right, folks, thanks for listening, and talk with you soon.